Rembrandt and Rothko. Rembrandt and Rothko. Rothko and Rembrandt. Rothko and Rembrandt. And Turner. Rothko and Rembrandt and Turner. Rothko and Rembrandt and Turner.
Oh my! The Chinese place is closing.
Everything worthwhile ends. We're in the perpetual process now. Creation, maturation, cessation.
There's another Chinese around the corner.
The eternal cycles grind on. Generations pass away. Hope turns arid. But there's another Chinese round the corner.
Not much for small talk.
It's small.
I went to the Modern last night. I saw the Picasso show.
And?
I don't think he's much concerned with generations passing away.
Don't kid yourself, kid. That man, though a charlatan now, signing autographs on menus for money, like Dolly, when he isn't making those ugly little pots, also for money. That man, at his best, understood the workings of time. You have the receipt? It's tragic, really, to grow superfluous in your own lifetime. We destroyed Cubism. De Kooning and me, and Barnett Newman and Pollock and all the others, we stomped it to death. No one can paint a Cubist picture today.
Do you take pride in that? Stomping Cubism to death?
The child must banish the father. Respect him, but kill him.
And enjoy it?
It doesn't matter. Just be audacious and do it. Courage in painting isn't facing the blank canvas. It's facing Monet. It's facing Velázquez. All we can do is move beyond what was here to what is here and hope to get some intimation of what will be here. What is past and passing and today. That's Yeats, whom you haven't read.
Come on, but Picasso.
Picasso, I thank for teaching me that movement is everything. Movement is life. The second we're born, we squirm, we writhe, we squall. To live is to move. Without movement, paintings are what?
Dead?
Precisely. Look at the tension between the blocks of color. The dark and the light. The red, the black, and the brown. They exist together in a state of flux, of movement. They abut each other on the actual canvas. So too do they abut each other in your eye. They float. They ebb and flow and shift, gently pulsating. The more you look at them, the more they move. They breathe. Movement, communication, gesture, flux, interaction. Letting them work.
They take time. They require time. They demand it. They're not like representational pictures, like traditional landscapes or portraits.
Why is that?
Well, traditional landscapes or portraits don't require the active participation of the viewer, like these. In the middle of the night, at the Louvre, the Mona Lisa is still smiling. But do these paintings still pulse when they're alone? That's why you keep the lights so low.
Is it?
To help the illusion. Like a magician, like a play, to keep them mysterious. to let the pictures pulse. Turn on bright lights and the effect is ruined. Suddenly it's nothing but a bare stage with a bunch of fake walls.
What do you see?
My eyes are adjusting. Just white.
What does white make you think of?
Bones. Skeletons. Charnel house, anemia, cruelty.
Really?
It's like an operating theater now.
How does white make you feel?
Frightened.
Why?
It's like the snow outside the window where my parents died. Just white. And the pictures in this light, they're flat, vulgar. This light hurts them.
You see how it is with them? You see how vulnerable they are? People say I'm controlling. Controlling the light, controlling the height of the painting, controlling the shape of the gallery. It's not controlling, it's protecting. A picture lives by companionship, dies by the same token. Sending a picture out into the world is a risky act.
Did you ever paint outdoors?
You mean out in nature?
Yeah.
Nature doesn't work for me. The light's no good. I know, those plein air painters will sing their endless paeans to the majesty of natural sunlight. Get out there and muck around in the grass, they tell you, like a cow. When I was younger and I didn't know any better, I took my supplies out there. And the wind blew the paper, and the easel fell over, and the ants got the paint. Boy! But then, I went to Rome for the first time. Went to Santa Maria del Popolo to see Caravaggio's Conversion of Saul. Turns out it's in a dark little corner of this dark church. No natural light. It's like a cave. But the picture glowed. It was sort of a rapture. It glowed. Consider, Caravaggio was commissioned to paint this picture for this location. He had no choice. He stands there looking around. It's like under the ocean. It's so goddamn dark. How's he going to paint here? Turns to his creator. God help me, unworthy sinner that I am. Tell me, O Lord on high, what the fuck do I do now? And then it hit him. The divine spark. He illuminated the pictures from within. He gave them inner luminosity. They lived like one of those bioluminescent fish at the bottom of the ocean, radiating its own effulgence, you understand? Caravaggio was... Get me the second bucket.
Are you really gonna paint?
What the hell do you think I have been doing? Get me black number 4 and the first maroon. Pinch of the black. That much again. And then twice as much of the maroon. Come on, come on, come on. What does it need?
Red.
I wasn't talking to you! Don't you ever do that again! By what right do you speak? By what right do you share an opinion of my work? Who the fuck are you? What have you done? What have you seen? Where did you earn the right to be here with me and these things you don't understand? Red! You would have painted the thing? Here's red, here's red, here's red! that even mean? What does red mean to me? Do you mean crimson? Do you mean scarlet? Do you mean plum, magenta, mulberry, burgundy, salmon, carnelian, carmine, coral? Anything but red. What is red?
I meant sunrise.
Sunrise?
I meant the red at sunrise. The feeling of it.
Oh, the feeling of it. What do you mean, the feeling of it?
I didn't mean red paint only. I meant the emotion of red at sunrise.
Sunrise isn't red.
Yes, it is.
I'm telling you it's not.
Sunrise is red, and red is sunrise. Red is heartbeat. Red is passion. Red wine, red roses, red lipstick. Beets, tulips, peppers.
Arterial blood.
That too.
Rust on the bike on the lawn.
And apples and tomatoes.
Dresden firestorm at night. The sun in Rousseau. The flag in Delacroix. The robe in El Greco.
A rabbit's nose, an albino's eyes, a parakeet.
Florentine marble, atomic flash. Nick yourself shaving, blood in the barbasol.
The ruby slippers, Technicolor, that phone to the Kremlin on the president's desk.
Russian flag, Nazi flag, Chinese flag.
Persimmons, pomegranates, red light district, red tape, rouge.
Lava, lobster, scorpions.
Stop signs, sports cars, a blush.
Viscera, flame, dead fathers.
Traffic lights, Titian hair.
Slash your wrist, blood in the sink.
Santa Claus.
Satan! So red.
Exactly.
We got any more cigarettes? Thanks. You know, more than anything, you know what?
What?
Matisse's painting, The Red Studio. It's a picture of his own studio. The walls are brilliant red. The floor, the furniture, all red. It's like the color radiated out of it, swallowed everything up. When the modern first put that picture up, I would go and look at it for hours and hours, day after day. You could argue that everything I do today, you can trace the bloodlines back to that picture. And the hours spent looking at it, allowing it to move, letting it work. The more I looked at it, the more it pulsated around me. It swallowed me up. Such brilliant planes of red he made. Such energetic blocks of color. Such emotion. That was a long time ago.
But it's still there.
I can't look at it now.
Why?
It's too depressing.
How can all that red be depressing?
I don't see the red anymore. Even in that picture. The profound and total immersion in red. It's there. The mantle. Just over a dresser. Just over the center line. Set off in yellow of all goddamn things. He wanted it inescapable.
What?
Black.
The color black?
The thing black. There's only one thing in life I fear, my friend. That one day, the black will swallow the red.